I finally could eat some food. I have not been able to eat in like days for real. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I have not been able to eat. Yesterday I tried to eat 3 sausages. I couldn't even eat all of them. I had one and one half left. So my appetite is hopefully about to come back. Because when I get stressed, I don't eat, and that's how I get so small. Your birthday was Saturday. Happy birthday. Good evening, everybody. Hey, Pumpkin. How y'all doing out there? Miss Isabel? I know Tone shared some videos of the water subsiding. You're welcome. I look crazy. I went and picked up some packages today. I'm about to go in the living room and get them. Good evening, Miss Gillett. You have lymphedema. What about it? I got something in my teeth in my ghetto self. Hold on. My mom has that. No school, some blocks, no electricity. Wow. You're okay. Okay, good. Did y'all see the thing? I just seen it with Yemen. They talking about cutting the cord. To the internet. You saw it Saturday? I just seen it right now. Y'all know I'm be on there like that. Auntie. Hey, Auntie. I got your stuff. I'm about to go get it. Thank you. Y'all better get y'all stuff. At this point, ATP, ain't that what y'all say? Auntie is just learning all the verbiage. Is it ATP? That's at this point, right? ATP is at this point, right? Am I right? Nieces and nephews, ATP is at this point. Okay, guess what? At this point, Fox, CNN, and all of the other internet, y'all need to just go on and hire me. Go on and give me the money. Cause I got an extra source. And I be reporting the news way before y'all and y'all broadcasters. I take $75,000 a year. I take it, cause we don't need y'all to report anything, cause we already be knowing. So y'all might as well give me the money. The hell? You said I am their biggest fear, and is. This I know. Don't make me nervous, nephew. I already don't be want to leave my house. I'm like, man, no, for real though, because I'm going to tell y'all something. Remember when I told y'all my car broke down? Y'all was with me going through the process. I didn't tell y'all that whole week before that I felt like somebody would. Well, I kept telling y'all. Remember, I kept saying, I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive. I don't know. I didn't tell y'all that I was looking out the windows every day of my car thinking somebody is messing with my car. I did not tell y'all that because some things I don't verbalize, even though I'm feeling them. I have learned that my words have power. So some things that I might be feeling on the inside, I won't verbalize it. Well, like I told you, I was going through that fog. Had if my car would have stopped anywhere 3 minutes before that, I could have been, because a diesel would have ran it. I was in the middle of all these diesels. It was zero visibility. And my car just cut out right in the middle of the highway. Good thing I was on the right-hand shoulder. But if my car would have quit, I had just got over in front of a diesel and sped up when my car stopped. Like, and I had to try to hurry up and start it and get over to the side. If that would have happened 20 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier, I would have been surrounded by all diesels going at least 85 miles an hour. Because they was pushing 80 for sure, they was pushing it. As soon as I got into the clear, as soon as I got into the, I took a picture of the sun as soon as I could see it. I'm trying to tell you, I got the picture. My phone is in my room. You can still see the fog. I said, oh, that's pretty. I'm going to take that. Because I had just came out of all that fog where we was driving 30, 45 miles an hour. They had the flashing, like, my ears is ringing. You understand? So I didn't tell y'all. I felt like something was up with my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kept looking at like I'm tripping. And then my car didn't run hot or nothing. It just, and then something blew on it and it wouldn't go. You heard me? Y'all want to tell me what happened to South 90? What happened to old boy, what's his name? Hart. Brakes. Car accident. Right? No. Y'all be wondering why I don't be wanting to travel. That's why. That's why I only go where I need to go whenever I need to go there. I kept telling y'all I don't want to drive. I would not tell y'all why I didn't want to drive, but I kept telling y'all. I keep seeing accident. Oh no, I just gotta feel it. Woo, 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 blah blah blah. And it was my daughter and me all in the same 5-day period. Yep. Nope. I don't, nephew. But you know, even if I did, I shouldn't tell you, seeing this other people is here. Wouldn't want them to try to get in my car and mess with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got to be cool. That's why everything, I don't be saying it on here. And when people type stuff, I get real, real irritated because it be my life on the line sometimes. I believe this. Do y'all believe it? I'm for real. Y'all see why I be like, I'm not going to talk about that. I don't know what it means. Right? Right, Isabel? The pirates is talking about cutting the line. Now, who can tell me what blew my mind last week that y'all told me y'all was able to do? Miss Ida, I think, is the one that said, it was either Miss Ida or Miss Lady said, oh, I do this. This is how I plan to. What did you say last week? Was it with you, Miss Ida? Who said that? Y'all told me it's a special thing that y'all do with this information right here. Who remembers? Y'all remember what y'all told me y'all do? I said, no way. Do you want to make me even more nervous? We downloads. And y'all told me I was downloading these videos for what? To a flash drive. Why did y'all tell me y'all was downloading them? What was the specific reason y'all said? We talked about this last week. What was it? No Wi-Fi. In case the internet got down. And they just said, what is about to happen? Y'all said y'all seen it this weekend. We talked about it during the week. As 7 days later, there is a news thing saying, still don't believe every single thing we talk about is going to be on the worldwide news. Documented proof. Y'all don't think that's crazy? You just got the book. You're welcome, Rach. You're going to love it, honey. Get you some coffee or tea. Get your fuzzy socks, babe. And get your Kleenexes because you're going to go through all kind of emotions. It's spooky, isn't it? That should make y'all feel happy. That should make y'all feel super, super-de, duper-de, duper-de, duper-de happy. No, it said it's gonna affect everything. It's gonna affect the U.S. It's gonna affect the U.K. It's gonna affect everybody because I guess wherever they at or however it works, it's the World Wide Web, and if it's just like a electrical connection. If you snip one part of it, the rest of it ain't gonna work because it's built to work together. What book are, baby, if you scroll up, it's only like 2 things above you. It's He Came to Set the Captives Free. Sometimes you just gotta scroll up. Unless it won't let you. It's all on the grid. And if y'all haven't seen it, the other countries will have problems with their internet, right? They'll say, oh, the internet went down in Australia or whatever. And then 3 weeks later, what we having, or 2 weeks later, or next week, what we having over here. That's a ham radio. Major cyber hack will disable many of the software programs. Come on. What will happen to people with defibrillators? I don't know. But this is why I say if you're going to need some type of electricity, you'll want to have a solar power generator for that. If you have a person that has to have a breathing machine, any of those things, you don't need to be blowing money on fast food. You need to be putting, and if you got money on your credit cards, I'd say you don't need a bag or anything. You definitely will want to go and spend a good amount on something that can run out of your medical devices because it's not going to be anything. So then in the hospital's going to be full. So if you got money, then you go buy a very good solar power generator with your solar panels that's portable, that you can set out in the backyard or whatever as soon as sun comes up, because what are you gonna do? So glad I'm prepared. Listen, y'all, thank God. Put me second. You can actually put me third. Put me third. God, Jesus, and then me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the thanks. Because I'm just telling y'all what he tell me. I'm literally just telling y'all. I be trying to tell people. I'm literally just telling you what he tells me. And as y'all can see, if you're listening, he talking. It's just to the people that ain't listening that feel like he ain't talking. Who feel like God ain't been talking to you since you've been over here? Anybody, you feel like God has not been talking to you? How is it that you be months and years ahead of what's getting ready to happen? You've been at least 2 years ahead of the game if you've been here 2 years. On everything. The crazy weather, the food crisis, the money crisis. Hell, we even knew that Universal Music Group was about to pop off and it was about to be some BS with them. We knew the Giants was coming out. We knew the Mermaids was coming out. We knew the Fairies was coming. We knew already. You said I've learned so much and I'm prepared and is. Who said God don't talk? No, you just not listening because it don't sound like what you want him to say. The red heifers, all of it. The water. See, y'all remember. Y'all remember. He's been talking. This community confirms divine revelation every day. And we couldn't do it without all of us. Because y'all go find the information. I get information. I told y'all, I said, listen, we just built one of the largest webs there is in real life. Because while everybody else is searching for the dirt on people, hear me? Listen. When people go searching on the internet, it's most times for dirt. When we go researching, we ain't looking for drama. When we go looking, we're looking for actual facts. We're looking for what is not being said. Most people that are searching on the internet and their Twitter, they're reading through drama comments and they're finding horrible things about people. We invested our information or our time into getting real valuable information, not the tea. Information that can not only help us, but the people around us and the people around them. Right or wrong? Come on. You could have invested your time doing something else. You could have invested your time being messy online. You could have. You could have been messy. You could have been sitting up there in people's business. But you didn't. Not the whole 2 years. We gets the food and water over here and do. Because Miss Cindy, you all the way in the UK and you prepped, right? Miss Cindy is all the way in the UK for some folks that don't know. She's not even in America. And you said you got your stuff. Holla if you hear me. Say holla. No, I'm just playing. Yes, ma'am. You said not only do we have people in America, we got people in South Africa, South America, all the islands, the UK, Canada, Japan, whichever one can talk to is South Korea or North Korea. I can't remember which one. Israel. We didn't have some people over there. So the Netherlands. You hear me? It's people on all 7 continents that because they came in and was a part, how many years is this going to last until the end, Pumpkin? There won't be anything after this. Judgment Day. Judgment Day is coming after all this hell, honey. Mm-hmm. What comes after this is unaliving for everyone. Australia and Africa. That's what comes after this. Come on. Just got back from getting more gallons of cooking oil and spices. Come on, Laura. Come on, Laura. Hey, yes. You said you need a cup of oil. Let me see what you got. Second Baruch. You know what, Isabel? Just leave it. Sometimes you don't have to put the cherry on top. You heard me say I'm starting to feel better. I've been heavy. My eyes have been sweating for the last 3 days. As y'all say, my eyes are sweating. My eyes have been sweating. Let's just leave it. Not the extra today. Because that might put me back in the bed. Thinking about second Baruch. It's been... She trying to send me back in there where my damn eyes is about to be sweating. Damn. I just told you I finally feel better. You want me to go back in there? That's what you said. Listen here. Queen, get your twin. She's already starting. We only been in here 19 minutes. We only been in here 19 minutes. Tia's gonna give me with the chocolate in just a moment. Let me. You didn't think I had one with me, huh? Keep one. You said what? You said empty up with me, and I got my trunk on too. Try to get up. I said sit down. I said don't get up no more. Keep me a chancla around. What do you mean? This is the ultimate attitude adjuster, even for grown people. Smack a grown person in the back with this. It's gonna adjust their attitude one way or another. You might have to run for your life depending on who it is. It's an attitude adjustment. Excuse me. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, listen here. Slap a nigga in the back with that. You gonna have to run for your life. Promise. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you. Because she over here cutting up, talking about second Baruch. Girl, let us get into class good first. Listen, chocolates go through Wi-Fi and do. And do. And do. Hello. So, if y'all haven't noticed, I've been a lot more speechless lately. Because I don't be knowing what to say. It's like every time we get on here, I just be thinking we gonna have a regular day. I guess these is our regular days. So how's everybody feel about this whole internet situation? For real, for real. What's it make y'all think of? It's in my room. See, these kids don't know nothing about static TV, but they about to. These little kids do not know nothing about no static TV, but they about to. They ain't never seen static on no TV. Because they come with everything already programmed on it. Divergent and Hunger Games, you said it. We going back to the 80s, but these children have never known a world without internet. Pretty much anybody, we could say 20 years or younger, for sure. They don't know nothing about no not having no internet or not having a device. You got your DVD players, good job. Better go buy antennas if you got rid of them. This the thing. It ain't gonna be no TV. It's gonna be radio. It ain't about to be no TV. That's why I've been telling y'all to get books and games and. I said Little House on the Prairie. It wasn't no TV in Little House on the Prairie. What do Little House on the Prairie mean to y'all? Amish times. There you go. There you go. The Amish. Live like the Amish. You're going to be living like the Amish. Maybe that's a more updated term. Thank you. I'll use that. You're going to be living, and not the modern Amish, the other ones. Mm-hmm. So, you'll want to go and watch Living Amish or whatever and see how they move around, because you're going to need to know. You're going to need to see what time they get up in the morning so they can get maximized sunlight and this and that and be in before a certain time. You're going to need to know all that. Hello. Yeah, we already know how to make our own butter over here, don't we? We make our own butter. We make our own bread. We grind our own meat. We dehydrate vegetables. We can vegetables. What else we do? Grow our own vegetables. Well, CERCA ain't been doing too well with it, but I'm about to get me some copper. That's all y'all had to say is I needed some copper. I'm about to find me some copper, honey, and get these plants to growing. That's all you say. Yep, we do wish. And think about it. Ain't nobody, a lot of these young people ain't about to go to their 80 and 90-year-old grandma and ask them no questions. You asking questions that don't have nothing to do with you, Capo. Sorry. It's none of your business. So if I ask you when was the last time you had an STD, Capo, when's the last time you had an STD? Capo, when's the last time you had an STD? Okay, good. Well, you like to answer questions that are none of people's business, but I don't. Hey, that's not what we talking about. Stay on task. Not that you would tell us the truth anyway. We're strangers. You hear me? So, what was we talking about? He's talking about something else. We was talking about the internet, TV. We was talking about preparing your children to read. I ordered solar panels and they fit in my pocket. I thought they were going to be bigger. Okay, yeah, you got to look at the sizes. You got to make sure that whatever you buying is for, it's for what you need. Yeah, I know Dollar Tree has this stuff out. A lot of people are putting their stuff out. So with this family, I know this sounds crazy, but as much of your gardening as you can do inside, you need to. Cause they said another cold front is supposed. It's not gonna be as bad, but that Arctic thing is coming back for a couple of days, and they said it's gonna make for a wintry March, wintry mixed March. So it's still gonna be wintry mixed like rain and sleet and stuff. They said up until because of that, it's not gonna be the freezing temperatures, but they said middle like from the 6th to the 16th or something like that. Um, of what's in, not the 6th, whatever the middle of February. Like we getting up here close now. Yeah, yeah. Well, you gotta know. I already knew about it, baby girl, because they was talking about the UK. When I told y'all in July, it was talking about it being in the UK in February. That's when I talked to y'all about it. And I just went and looked it up. Well, no, I didn't look it up, but it came up on my thing and it's coming back. But we knew this. They said it was going to be a cold winter. Yeah, but you're not going to want to do that, Jay, because it's going to be another freeze. That's what I just said. The vortex that just left is coming back. They said the middle to the end of February, and then it's going to be a wintry mix in March. Probably not. And it's not really safe to be. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Last year, they was killing people's regular. Oh yeah. Oh, indoors, yes. Indoors, yes. Indoors, yes. I thought you was saying outdoor. Yeah, they talking about a winter remix March, which is like rain and ice. That's what a winter remix is. Your son in California says there's an atmospheric river dumping there. Yeah, that's what's been going on, Miss Garcia. Are you still in Mexico? Were you in Who was going to Mexico? That was Miss Diane. I think, was that you or Miss Diane that was leaving Puerto Rico and going to Mexico or somewhere? Somebody was leaving one country going somewhere else, taking something to Mexico, I think. I'm in Northern California and half the bay is flooded. No way, Jay. Oh, we got some bad. Shoot, I'm going to pay some e-party for you next time we have our product turn up. Not the Bay Area. Okay. Body water. Listen here. I love you, peasy. Look. Come on. Oh, you're still in Vegas. Okay, look, it took me back to 15. Yeah. Nigga. Slurricane. Hurricane. I'm gonna play some of that this evening when I clean up. And I'm about to put my old school trap on. I better have Big Mike playing. Easy E, Too Short, Ice Cube. I'm gonna go down through my list. Oh yeah, I gotta get Too Short. And listen, the ghetto. Doom, 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 doom. Y'all gotta realize I grew up in the house with our brothers. And my older two brothers are 8 and 9 years older than me. So Too Short, Easy E, Ice Cube, Ant Banks, all of that. All of that. Now, they wasn't really East Coast. They didn't really do East Coast. They was West Coast rappers, for the most part. What's his name? Brother Lynch and all that. That was all they stuff. They wasn't listening to no Nas. I can tell you that. They wasn't. My brothers wasn't. But, other people that I knew were. Mac Dre, right. Snoop, what's his name? Spice One. And, Drew Down. Pimp of the year. Pimp. Pimp on. Doom. Y'all, when I say that's my jam, don't make me curl these up and get the... You hear me? I'm here for me a roller Saturday dance to that song. You got to have your girls bouncing with you. Oh, I love music. Thanks, Dad. It's one of the most amazing things you could have ever made in life. Ooh, Tupac, of course. Mac 10 and all of them. West Side Connection. I like all of it. Sugar Free. I have 6 brothers, and the oldest is 16 years older than me. I hear you. I'm trying to tell you. My brothers, man, listen. When the breakdancing music, Run DMC, they had us downstairs on boxes, about to break our necks, tagging us in all hard. Spin on your neck. No, I said do the spin move. You gotta spin and stop. I'm not gonna tell you again. Well, I hurt my neck. I said do it. Now stand up there until we get done. I don't want to do this breakdancing stuff no more. This is stupid. I can't even tell Mama how I hurt my neck. Standing and trying to drop down in that thing and spin, and I hurt my neck. Listen here. You trying to kill me, nigga. What is he doing? Why do I gotta be here doing this? I don't want to be in a breakdance group, actually. I don't want to do that. I got other plans. Got dropped. Now I'm trying to tell you, they got you sliding upside down they back to do all these dead. No! You done dropped me on my head 4 times. Because y'all remember they used to be doing after the break dance, and it was all that grab the leg, hop around, jump, do this, slide the person down your back, and all of that. I don't want to do none of this. I don't want to do any of this. The worm, exactly. About to break your whole everything on the concrete. Doing a damn worm. And trying to spin on some damn... You gotta scrape my elbow. It ain't on the box. I'm about to go tell Mama on you. I said I didn't want to do it. Ow. It seems like whenever you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, that always hurt worse. Like I knew I shouldn't have been doing this stupid stuff with you. And then I'm gonna get a whooping because I got blood on my new shirt. This was dumb. This was not a good plan. I'm not listening to you no more. I'll be right back outside tomorrow doing the same dumb stuff. Our childhood was good. I don't know what these kids do. We was always doing something. We just gotta try to cover up for Mama get home. Try to glue vases together. We was them kids. Listen here. Then broke something. Try to make sure you had got the house clean so she don't pay attention to it. times, fun times. So, right, fix the chandeliers? Nah, I don't know. You said you know what to do with your bad self. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, listen, if my mama probably knew half of the stuff. But now, I don't know if I like saying that because my kids be like, Mom, you don't know half the stuff. I said, I bet. I don't even want to know. I don't even. It's over now. Y'all grown. When I was asking you little lying niggas, y'all kept saying no. Yeah, I already knew. I had a feeling. Hello, Mr. Perry. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate you. Lying kids. Now they want to tell the truth. Now that they good and grown and got their own kids. Crazy. Crazy. Mama, you know we... I don't want to... Don't tell me that. That's crazy. So, back to what I was saying. Sorry, family. Tell me something. My dad don't believe in the statute of limitations on whoopings and don't. I will. My kids don't talk crazy to me now. They just start cussing in front of me recently. And when they do it, it's not no. They be like, ooh, my daughter did this today. She said ass. I was like, ooh, Mom, I'm sorry. I know you having a bad day. Okay, go ahead. Because I used to lunge at them if they even pretended to cuss. And they was grown. You hear me? They was good and grown. Yeah, my son is 27. I don't know that he's ever cussed in front of me. I think he said damn one time. He's 27. He'll be 27. Yeah. So anyway, what did y'all learn in this last week? That part. Your youngest 18 and they still won't. That part. What did y'all learn in the last week? Or what is something that caught your interest? What is something in what we do here in the news? Tell me something you learned or something y'all studied or something. Tell me what, because I kind of been missing this week. What y'all learned? What y'all got over here? The pet's gonna be snitching. That's what y'all get for loving your fluffies. Didn't know they was your whole op. Y'all been letting them sleep in your bed and lick off your plate and stuff. That your pets are gonna snitch. Everybody is messed up about that. I know, Listen here. I learned I want to be retired. I know that's right. The babies will also be judged. Yes, that is a sobering reality for some people. Mm-hmm. I learned to repent wholeheartedly and release. Good job. Continue to get prepared. Watch how you treat your animals. Yes. Well, this week I've been studying Job and preparing for what's coming out of Florida with the shadows in the sky and the cars on fire. That part. Angels will be torching the demons and will. If everything just, does that mean water, air, and sand too? Everything. Because they're all beings, even though we see them as objects, in a sense. Listen, I'm not. I'm asking everybody what they learned this week or what they've been studying. Because I know y'all be doing your own studies now. Y'all don't just, y'all used to only just like really study in class and that was enough. But now y'all too hungry for that. Y'all come over here and get whatever you're going to get over here or be reading while y'all in class. I won't be able to save everyone, yes. Anybody else learn anything this week? Come on. Let's talk to the people. You want to talk to the people? We talking to the people. I learned that Disney bought the Bible. Yes, a copy of it, or their own, what you call it. I read Ezekiel, and God made him eat the scroll. Good job. I learned that a hologram of Jesus will be presented in the sky. Okay. You can't pray for everybody. Well, you can. Well, there are some people God say don't talk to him about them no more. I get to know why the prophet Daniel needed a break. Okay. Okay. So y'all been on it. I learned that the war scrolls are very detailed, and they are. Yeah, ooh. I've been in Romans working on my wall. Good job. Daddy is not a fluffy God and is not. I found the angel you spoke of that brings you into the life and sees you out. Just came up and studied. Good job. Pretty cool. And that he made him burn his poo to cook his food. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. Prophets have to go through a lot of stuff that other people don't, and that's why we be having so much heat behind what we say. And then people think that just because you come and deliver the word that you won't chop their head off. I know that's right, Jesse. Mm-hmm. Okay. Y'all know I don't get to see all them videos, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't get to see them all. I wasn't here trying to do nothing else. So I don't see them all. Thank you for tagging me. And sometimes I get to stay up at night and try to go through them, but I didn't see it. And if I did, I probably watched a little bit of it and probably just liked it. Because I be trying to get to everybody's stuff, but I can't. So I can't say that I seen it. I don't know if I did or didn't. Yeah. I learned that no matter how you try to educate family, they will give you the side eye. Yes, they do, girl. Welcome to my world. I'm trying to tell you. Is this a scratch on my leg? I think I named him Sammy, but I might have changed his name. He might have too. I don't know yet. But he has my side eye. Can you tell? I think when y'all send me gifts, y'all think about the wheels. That's why DeSantis deployed the Florida Guard to Texas. Don't be putting your fluff on me. This one don't got no animals. He gotta go back up. He's letting his feathers and stuff out. Because I do not like feeling like it's hair on my mouth. Well, you gotta go back to your cage. This one don't have no animals. That's what I want you. Sorry, animal lovers. It's okay. It's still dog hair on my couch, and I ain't had a dog in almost 5 years. I have vacuumed and suctioned. And I don't understand how I can get a jacket. I had a Chihuahua, a white one. She wasn't long hair like mid or something. I don't know. But it's still dog hair, not everywhere. But like sometimes I've had this dog since like 2000. No, listen. She didn't get on my couch. So how was your dog hair in my couch? And it ain't a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be one, but to me that's a lot. Well, when we hadn't had her for like 2 years, I might go get a blanket out of the thing, and I would be like, ah! As I said, I love y'all with y'all fur babies and stuff, but I can't. Because that ain't even a real owl, and I do not want all that white stuff on my shirt. I didn't mean to offend nobody. I know how y'all dog people feel, but I can't. Yeah, that's an owl. It is. It's the owl from Harry Potter. That ain't even a real animal. Listen, bro, I don't want it. I had a dog for, I think, 2 years. And when she would shake, if she was in the sun, I could see her hair floating in the, like, you know how they do like that? And I could see this dog hair. Because she would always lay in the sun, and you know how the sun come down, but you get to see in the little dust mites or whatever in the light. When she would shake, I could see the hair flow off her. Oh, Lord Jesus, I used to lose it. I used to lose it. Girls, y'all need to brush her. My cousin said she gonna lose hair every day. This dog is getting evicted. She is just, her tenancy is not, she's not a tenant here anymore. And they came home from school and she had been evicted. My daughter didn't talk to me for like 2 months. I don't care. Because if I go and do another load of laundry and find dog hair in my clean towel, and when I went to go pull the, what do you call that thing? The thing from the dryer, the lint thing from the dryer, because they would let her lay on their blankets and stuff. Then I used to have dog hair in my drawers. And I don't even have no blankets that's being washed with hers. How's that even happen? Nobody ain't got no answer for that, huh? The hair be in the ventilations. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It be everywhere. Even if the animal is only contained to a certain area, that dog hair be everywhere. Listen here. Fine, exactly. That, Miss Owen, listen, that's what happened, and that's when she got evicted. That's when I'm trying to tell you. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I started getting my underclothes, and I would go to fold them and be like, what is it? How is it? Oh, no. This ain't gonna work. And I told them, yep, I know. It be on your plants. See, that's too much. Thank you. That's too much. That's too much. And I know y'all love y'all fur babies. I'm not trying to offend nobody. They like y'all kids. But to me, that's too much. I already had too many kids to take care of. Maybe I just did it because you said dog hair is a decoration in my house. Exactly. That, Toya, is what I'm talking about right there. At least the hair got clean. That's why I got to tell myself, if my fur baby was to shed, he would have to go. I have a Maltese, no hair anywhere. I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. I don't believe. Well, then where do their hair go? It don't grow? Or is they the skinless people? Is a Maltese a skinless dog? I mean, a hairless dog? Because she wasn't supposed to shed, they said. They said, oh, she's hyperallergenic, blah, blah, blah. She's a short-haired, something, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. It be dog hair somewhere. Y'all, they gotta shed. The hair ain't just gonna stay on there forever. Where's it go? They shed their skin cells and stuff too. So then how is it not going nowhere? That be the little dirt on the floor. Like the dirt in the bottom of the tub when you wash. And it should be. If it ain't, you're not washing right. It should be some dead skin cells in the bottom of your tub. I don't care if you bathe 3 times a day. It should be some. Whereas you're not scrubbing the dirt off. And you just jumped in the water and got out. Use your loofah. If you ain't seeing nothing, you better use your loofah. It's okay. I don't want no parts of it. Skinless, right. I meant to say, that's okay. Jumped in the water and got out. Because if you soak long enough and it's up, like your skin soften up, and then you go to exfoliate that, yeah, you don't even have to be and left your house. It's a real. We did an experiment. Who was here for the white towel experiment? That should be a part of the new enrollment packet. Do we have any new people? Anybody new here? Okay, if you did it, don't talk about it. But do we got any new folks here? Is everybody here been here? I think we got all old people today. You might have been here already for it. Is it Kendra? If you knew, okay. Okay. So for the newbies, we need you to go to the Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree. Well, Dollar Tree be having them too. Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart. Y'all know the 5-pack of the colored the white washcloths that we use to like clean or whatever? It's like what, 24? Sometimes it'd be 50 at Walmart. 50 of the white washcloths for what, like $10 or something? Okay. So we do an exercise here, and we've done it a couple times, and I think it's a really good experience to do with your children too. You give everybody, like if y'all shower 2 times a day, everybody get 14 towels to wash their body with. Now, of course, you got your own face rag or whatever, but to wash your body with, right? And we do an experiment where you have to tell us how many days when you went to wash your body with that all white towel that there was no dirt on it. But you can only wash with white towels for a week. Completely white towels. And then tell us how many you a member. Mm-hmm. And then tell us how many days there's no dirt there. Who's willing? It seems so simple, but it will change your whole way of thinking. No, Cindy. No, Cindy. No. This is for the new people. It's an exercise. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So with that, new people, go get you a stack of white washcloths. Oh, okay. Go get you a stack of white washcloths, and you have to wash with only those washcloths every day. A new one every day. This is why we saying don't use the one, because some people use. No, you got to pull one of the little, and that's why they $5. $5. Scrub yourself down every day. I bathe 2 or 3 times a day. Tell us what you find. Okay? Tell us what you find. No, you change a new towel every day. That's why you go get the stack for $5. Because every time you washing your body, you're going to wash with a different towel. And at the end of the week, I need to know which one of them towels didn't have dirt on it. Kendra, absolutely not. That's not, I didn't ask for your hypothesis. Love you, sweets. That's not what I needed. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for an answer. I'm looking for an exercise. And that's why I said, if you've done it, then don't worry about it. But if you haven't, please don't take it from the people that haven't. It's okay. Thank you. No hypothesis. I want to see what you've done after you've done it. Like, what happened? Yeah. I love y'all, but y'all know I don't be wanting y'all to take the experiences away from the you said I haven't stopped washing with white towels since. Come on. Keep your head together, Donnie. We ain't gonna give it away. But for the new people, try it. Tell us what you get. Okay? All right, well, get off. If you in heavy rain, you should not be in class. Or are you at home or are you driving? Because if you're driving, you shouldn't be online anyway. Good job. Good job. So, do it with y'all kids too. Please. We'll tell you why later. This is a challenge. The white cloth challenge. You have to use a different white cloth every time you wash yourself. For the next 7 days, a new one every single time. And then after, what's today? Wednesday, Tuesday? After you've done it for 7 days straight, like if you shower twice a day, some people only shower once a day, whatever. Do it with the kids too. Do it with the kids. It's a very interesting experiment. Yeah, just go get you. Walmart got the stack. Sometimes I think what it be like 50 white towels. It's Wednesday for you, Tuesday for y'all. Okay, Cindy. It's very eye opening. It is. And the people don't think about simple things like this. Will change your whole understanding about life if you look at some of the simple things that we don't pay attention to. Yep. A 7-day white challenge. You gotta go get 50 white, or not 50, but you have to get enough. If you shower twice a day, and anybody coming in after this, I'm not repeating it. They can watch it on the rewatch. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'll be saying this for the next hour. Because it's another person coming in every 2 minutes. It's 5. You go get enough washcloths to use a different one every time you wash. So if you shower twice a day, not necessarily for your face, but body, you need to use a brand new washcloth every single time you wash, right? And so this is why we say go get the little cheap white ones, right? And then at the end of the week, tell us how many, and I don't want y'all answering it here because this is an experiment. So you need to, don't think you already know because you might be surprised. You never know. But it's also a good experiment to do with your children. And then after this exercise, we'll tell you why it's good to do this with either you, your children, even your husband. It's something to think about. So you go get a stack of brand new white washcloths, cheap ones, and you use those to wash up a different one every single time that you're going to take a bath. So I would use 3 a day, not counting my face, just to wash. You know what I'm saying? I would use 3 a day or 2, depending on most days it's 3, but we'll say 2 to 3 a day. So then I would need 21 right at the end of the week. I would have 21 washcloths, dried but not washed. Like hang them up so they can dry, and then put them in a bag or a little basket or whatever. You got a dirty clothes hamper, but don't launder them. And they don't got to be sitting up wet. You can dry them. You know what I'm saying? Hang them up so they can dry. Walmart has good ones. Okay. I was just thinking of cheap ones, just in case, because some people don't like washing up with white rags. You see what I'm saying? But, it's a good experiment to do. How many new people we got here that haven't done the shape test? I think we should do that. I think that's important. I need to get like a packet together so they can have these exercises to do. I think pretty much everybody here already did the shape test, though. Did everybody here already do the shape test? You knew? Is there anybody that hasn't done the shape test here? You are not new. You just be wanting to see if you can change it every time. I think it should be. Yeah, I think it should be. So if you've been here and you haven't done the shape test, okay, we're going to do it. And don't give it away. If you've already done it, do not give it away, because I don't like that. I don't be wanting y'all to steal this from people. Okay, so give me a couple minutes. I'm about to run in here. I gotta go to the restroom real quick. Oh, y'all, I made me some red beans and rice and put me some crawfish and some bell peppers, red onions. Ooh, that brought my attitude, back. I tell you that I felt real good. Well, we could do it then, since you knew your phone is out of your hands. Okay, I'll be just give me a minute. You're gonna need a piece of paper and a pencil, please. If you've already done this, hush, hush, hush. Ooh, it smells so good in my house right now. I'm excited about it. Is this the old one or the new one? Y'all, this room feel like it's closing in. Oh! So, y'all, this room is closing in on me. God, thank you for my space, my new space, because these people right here do not care. And I'm going to tell y'all what freaked me out. Listen. Because my house is a mess right now. It is. It's boxes and stuff that I need to call a little boy come pick up. It's my projects is in the living room. And I looked at my living room. I said, you need to do something about this, right? Then I get on freaking TikTok and somebody then posted a video of this Asian woman. And she is walking over about 7 feet of trash. Talking about this my kitchen and it's moldy pots and spiders and flies. And I was in there like this. I watched it to the end too. She said, this is my room. She couldn't even get into the. I said, oh God. It was, oh God. I said, Jesus, I got to clean my house. So I'm going to do this class. No, y'all, it's not going to make me into a hoarder. And every time I see that, I'll be like, yep. And this is why I tell them, no, they can't send me nothing else. Because I just see that. And I'm like, I had hoarders in my family. I got hoarders in my family for real. And I done been in them houses just like that, real life. Like, I will not be a hoarder. I'm trying to tell y'all. In real life, it's plenty of hoarders in my family. More than one. Nope. And it's easy to do because if you've seen it, it ain't foreign to you. And depression is nope. Y'all not about to turn me into no damn hoarder. I absolutely refuse to be one. I will not. So when I say no, damn it, I mean no. And right now, niggas starting to feel like the cage is in here. Oh, put this on there, bro. That's about to slide right down on your damn toe. Y'all want me to be a hoarder. I will not. I will not do that. I will not. They want me to be a hoarder. All right. Both sides of your family? Yeah. Yes, it's a curse. Because that hoarding starts from an emotional trauma. All of that starts from an emotional trauma. Remember I told you how your house is? That's how your mind is? Now, that doesn't go for OCD people because they can be manic. But for the rest of us that are not OCD, however your mind, and some people would only be their room. So they'll have the rest of it, which means out in public, I'm always going to be put together. But when I get into my intimate space, I am a completely different animal. So they whole living room, kitchen, all that spotless all the time. Get to that room. Get to that room. Get to that room, baby. You'll know differently about what's going on in their mind, in their mind, in their mind. I'm trying to tell you. I had to study people. God took me into a lot of people's houses, y'all, my whole life. I lived on my own since I was 11, so I lived with a lot of people. And as a kid, I started paying attention to certain stuff. Listen. Uh-oh. I get on. She already talking about my life. Yeah, my room be horrible, especially my side of the bed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'ma just back up and come over here and clean my whiteboard. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. I just was saying some stuff, you know. That's why I said people really don't pay attention to people. They look at them, but they don't pay attention. And if y'all notice, you can tell when I'm off, my bookshelf be crazy. It'll be stuff, and I just start feeling like I don't want to be in here because I can't walk freely. Most hoarding, shopping addictions, all that stuff stem. Okay, so like prime example, my mama, shopaholic. She gonna buy something every day. Every day, she's going to spend some money every single day. When I tell y'all we used to come home and it'd be new clothes on our bed every day, I was not joking. There was years where I did not wear the same thing more, probably than once or twice. You hear me? Cause she gonna buy something every day. Every day she was gonna buy something, and every time I talk to her, she on her way to the store. I talked to her 3 different days this week. Yesterday she was at the Goodwill. The day before that she was at Walmart, and I want to say she was at Fry's, the grocery store, or something. The day before that, she gonna buy something every day. She don't care if she gonna spend some money somewhere. I don't care if it's going out to eat. She's going to spend something. She's going to buy something every day. I don't care if it's a $2 candy. She's gonna spend some money every day. Every day. I need water. Hold on, y'all. Yep. And it's because it comes from a number of things. When she was growing up, they was poor. They didn't have clothes and all of that. So that's it. So like with me, the reason I try to love on everybody that I was around, because I was around the people, a lot of people I did not get love from. You hear me? That's why I try to love on everybody I come in contact to, because love wasn't something that was thrown around in my family. I didn't care. We had the money and all of that mess, but wasn't no love in the house. It was beautiful. Beautiful antique furnitures and big rice beds with 4 the beds that grown women got now I had as a kid. You hear me? And I hated sleeping in that bed. I'd rather go to my auntie house and be on the floor with the roaches, baby. And my mom be like, shake them clothes out. I'm going over there next weekend, too. I'll be over there next weekend. Don't try to put me on no punishment or nothing. I want to be in the hood, running with the shoes off, drinking Kool-Aid, because we didn't get to drink Kool-Aid at our house. I want to drink soda. We didn't get to drink pop. We didn't get to eat no white bread. We had to eat wheat bread. Like, wasn't no soda. It was juice. Like, I'm going to my auntie house. We going to eat oatmeal windmill cookies or oatmeal cookies, a fat bologna sandwich with some chips on it. Like, we didn't eat it like that at home. My mama didn't buy a lot of hot dogs and all that stuff. We couldn't get none of that. She worked in a hospital, so she was forever on a damn health kick. We was always eating some fake meat or cheese or something. I get so sick of it. I did not want to eat that. Nigga, I'll start cooking. Don't worry about it. I got it, girl. You going to work. Because I'm not eating that. Mm-mm. And my mama used to cook, and then she got on that. Nigga, she came on with all that Morning Star stuff. I was so pissed off. Because I read ingredients. I said, it ain't no meat in here. My brother said, yes, it is. I said, nigga, it is not no meat. I don't want to eat this. So this whole vegan stuff, I seen it in the late 90s, 80s and 90s. Oh, God. Morning Star vegetable sausage, Morning Star hot dogs, Morning Star chicken nuggets. I don't want to eat it. I ain't none of that fake meat. Fake cheese that don't even melt. Me and my brother used to be so mad, like, what the hell is this? I'm not eating. Well, you eat Morning Star. I ain't eating it. I said I'm not eating it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want no parts of that. Nope. And don't. You said, yes, the vegan cheese don't melt. I know this. I knew this in the late, before I had my kids. That's why I'll be laughing at y'all, because I've seen all this before. They used to fill my mama freezer up. That's why I started cooking. And I would take my money. I kid you not. So anybody from Arizona in here? I'm about to tell you. Who in here from Arizona? Do we got any AZ people in here right now? Anybody? Anybody ever lived in Arizona, even if you don't live there now? You? Okay. I used to walk from 55th in McDowell to 51st in McDowell. Okay, it used to be a grocery store across from that Circle K and the McDonald's and all of that. Okay, I walked to 51st to the carniceria and go get me some cut steak, some onions and potatoes, pork chops. I was 14, freshman in high school. I walked down there. My brother gave me some money. My mama worked, so I had to cook for her. I cooked that crap for her. When she got home from work at the hospital, she worked at two hospitals in Phoenix. I had steak and potatoes and whatever else, and I cook her all of that. I'm not eating that. She'll come home and talk about what you meat, real meat. I cooked your stuff, it's in there, but my stuff, right? I'm not eating that. I'll take my money. My brother, they used to give me allowance or whatever. I don't worry about it. I'm going to go down here and give me some steak and potatoes, babe. You can eat that. I'm not eating that. And it being put me some steak and potatoes in the oven, like a whole old lady. And it is what it is. I'm not eating that. Mm-mm. Okay, so shape test. I've been an old lady since I was young. Moving on. Y'all got y'all paper? Y'all got y'all paper? You got your pen? And I know to the juniors and seniors, you're just gonna have to do it. Or don't. Do something else for right now. And yes. Okay. I need you to draw the first 3 shapes that come to your mind. So I'm gonna draw, well, y'all draw y'all's first. I ain't gonna draw mine first, because then y'all be drawing what I draw. Draw the first 3 shapes that come to your mind, everybody. On your paper. Please. Can I tell y'all something while y'all thinking about that? I'm grateful that you guys learn something new here pretty much every day. And I'm also grateful that you do not mind exercising your mind when you come over here because y'all grown. Y'all don't have to go to none of these books or go find words. But the fact that y'all already be on it, and when I say a word, y'all already be looking up the definition, the scriptures, like it makes my inside scream happiness. I just want y'all to know that because I know that you all are teaching this outside of here. You're teaching it to your children when you study with your parents, when you have your Bible studies. If you're a minister, you have now, if you weren't already doing this, and I'm not saying, oh, you're just doing it because you're here, but if you haven't, I know that your level of study in all areas has upgraded. Even when you go to the doctors now, you don't just sign that paper, you be reading and trying to Google them words so that you know what they're saying. And that is cool as hell. Okay, don't put them up here yet. I just want them on the paper. Don't put them here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because then you might make somebody else throw them out. I just want you to write it on your paper. Thank you, though. Give me a minute. Mm-hmm. Don't tell this. If you've already done it, shh, this is for the new people. We got to get them something new, okay? Okay? If you've already done this, do not give it away. I don't like when y'all do that. Y'all know it. Y'all already know, okay? Okay. So, newbies, not oldies, newbies, my new people. Give me one of your first shapes, please. Newbies, because the old folks be trying to ruin it. A triangle. Now, I am not an artist, so you just bear with me. What else we got? A rectangle. Okay. This one better than last time. An octagon. I'm not going to be able to do that one. I tried that one last time. I tried that one last time. I cannot do the damn octagon for nothing. And my star about to look crazy. Look at that. Patrick does not look like that. A circle. Okay. All right, we gonna leave it. I tried the octagon last time. I still couldn't do it. Let's see. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my octagon. So just pretend that they all there. It's cuts in there, so you know that's what it is. Okay, you did a spiral. That's different. Okay. That's different. Okay, we done. We done. We done. We done. We done. So we got 5. Okay. So whatever shape you did, you got to put a dot in the middle of it. I'm going to learn to draw that octagon because a lot of people keep doing that. And y'all know, last time it took me about 5 minutes. I just kept erasing it. Listen, I just told y'all I'm not an artist there. Next time I'm going to put a box with 8 sides and y'all going to know. I'm just going to put a box and then I'm going to put the little hyphen thing and say 8 sides. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my octagon from now on. You hear me? I'm going to just make a square and I'm going to put 8 sides. Spell it out right there so y'all know this is an octagon. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all got y'all dots in here? Come on now. That's what I'm going to do. Because I can't draw an octagon, but you'll know what it is. Put your dot in the middle. Put a dot in the middle of all your shapes. What? I'm going to do just like this. I'm going to draw a square. And I'm going to say with 8 sides. There you go. There go your octagon right there. So it's going to be some kind of contraption, but it got 8 sides on it. So there. Next time y'all ask me to draw an octagon, that's what y'all go. Y'all going to get this square, and I'm going to say with 8 sides on it. That's how I'm going to draw an octagon from now. That's it, Miss Nicole. That's what I got. Because it's always going to look like a stop sign. So a square with 8 sides on it. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's our new interpretation of an octagon right here. A square with 8 sides. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. So y'all got them in there? Y'all got your dots in there? I can only do what I can do. I don't try to pretend like I can do anything else, but only what I can do. I'm okay with that. Here we go. Y'all got your dots. Everybody got your dots. Okay? Okay. So this dot in the middle of each one of these squares or whatever your shape is you. So if you can, just write me right under the dot. This dot represents you. That dot in the middle of each one of these shapes that you drew, it represents you. Okay? Okay. We got it. Y'all got it? Okay, good. Now, I did this experiment because God gave it to me actually years ago, but it works, okay? So, one thing, tell me how you can get you out of this without tearing up the shape. How do you get you out of this triangle, square, circle, triangle, or octagon over here without tearing it up? Can you get this dot out of the shape without messing up a line? Because in order to get you out of this, if you drew any of these, you can't. You can't get you out of these without tearing up the shape. You can't. You want to know why? Because there's barriers that you've placed on yourself. Each one of these lines represents a barrier. Okay? Now look. If each one of these shapes represents a person or a type of attitude, let's go through here. What I found about triangle people. So who drew a triangle first? Anybody drew, or anybody drew a triangle on their paper? Raise your hand if you drew a triangle. If any of the shapes on your paper is a triangle. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. So what I learned about triangle people is they are humble as long as their situation is uncomfortable for them. So they'll be your friend while they ain't got no money or their situation is whatever, right? But they don't stay here long. And their life, something happens and their life starts to change. And as they are going up, their attitude changes as well. Maybe it gets a little stink. Maybe they get a little prideful because their life is changing. And now I don't hang out with people that I used to hang out with when I was broke because now I'm not broke. So then I don't, right? But guess what happens? If they get a management job, if they get money, guess what happens? They don't keep it long. They don't stay up here long. They don't stay in management long, whatever it is, right? And there's not a lot of space up there for anybody else but them. And then they plummet right back down. So as long as their life ain't the way that they want it, they can chill with everybody. They with everybody. They cool with everybody, or they humble. But as soon as God does something in their life, as their life starts to change, their attitude get real, real nasty. Get to talking about how if you would have did this and you would have did that, you could have had what I had and all of this. And then some fall off and they get real humbled real fast. And they got to start over. Okay? Okay? Uh-huh. So let's go to the square, folks. These people, oh, and 3 times a year, some of them in their life got to change. So that's every 4 months, they got a new boo. They got a new job. They got a new hairdo. They tired of this. They about to move every 3 months because this is 3 times a year that something is going on in their life. So about every 4 months, something in their life is changing. Okay? Boom. Square folks, same thing. Right? Every year at the same time. Every November, something gonna happen. I'm sick of this. I'm about to do something else. And for a shorter while, right? They on another path. Then here we go. They back to the same thing again. Then boom, another time of year they back. So the people that got maybe two people that they fool with, or two different sets of friends. Sometimes you with these people, and sometimes you with these people. But every 3 months, something is changing in your life too. So it's every 4 months over here, every 3 months over here. New hair, new car, new friends, new whatever. You hear me? Now look, circle folks, Jesus help. These people I'm scared of. These people right here, circle folks for real, is scarier than anybody. You want to know why? Because you can talk to them 10 years later, and the same 5 stories they've been telling you the whole time they knew you, it don't matter if they ain't been in that relationship. When they talk about it, they gonna talk about it like they in it right now. Or they keep recreating an abusive relationship, you know, whatever it is. Circle people every year at the exact same time, all the time. They always in the same situation. You see them 20 years later, they ain't grown. They haven't adjust. They haven't. They still talking about the same. They still hanging out with the same. They still doing the same. Job hopping. Whatever it is, they have not. They have not evolved at all. Circle people. It don't matter if they get 10 wives. They gonna do them all the same. 5 jobs. They gonna cut up at the. They gonna create the problem that they had at their last job at this job. Did they go to a new church? It's gonna start out right, but I guarantee you that trap is coming, and they gonna be the same person every single time. I don't care. You gonna talk to them, and it's gonna be, honey, I don't do circle people. I'm trying to tell you, out of all the shapes, this one I'm not doing. Cause you keep me on a roller coaster, which I mean on a Ferris wheel with you, on a hamster wheel, going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere, going nowhere. Going nowhere. We didn't have this same argument. We didn't talk about this same financial thing. We didn't talk about these kids 100 times every other week. We gotta have the same conversation. I'm tired of telling you disrespectful. I'm tired. Oh, okay, you a circle person. You gonna have me at the same place every year? I bet you I don't. You said it. I know some of them. Every tax season, they need another car and new furniture, and they about to circle people. You said it. That's the ultimate circle person. Because they never take the time to plot out the maintenance. They never take the time to plot out how much it's gonna take. Oh, I'm just about to, because you steady trying to stun on people, but you haven't learned the secret, which is to maintain what you have. You can get whatever you want. That's not the secret. Maintaining it is. And then they be embarrassed and they fall off and you don't see them. Well, if I'm broke or not, y'all gonna see me. Ain't no falling off. You gonna see me when I'm broke and when impulsive. Exactly. Exactly. Now, this lady right here is a straight line lady. I didn't used to be. I did not. I did not used to be a straight line lady. I used to be a lot of these shapes. It just depended on what time of year it was or what I was going through at the time. Okay? I'm going to show y'all something. Okay? Straight line, folks. This what circle is right here. This the shape. And you can't have none of them other shapes without this. Not one shape that you drew on your paper, you can't have without this right here. A straight line. Even though this one ain't straight. It's kind of crooked and fat right here and skinny and fat. It is what it is. But when you are a straight line person, okay? Because a straight line is a shape. Right? We'll agree, artists, that a straight line is a shape. Okay. Okay. So look at here. If you are a straight line person, You can draw vines off of this line infinitely. You can take your time and do it. You can draw lines that connect to vines and vines that connect to those vines and 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 vines off of this vine and vines. So you fill up this whole thing, right? But guess what? Look here. Let me show you something. If any of these lines become toxic, we'll say this is a toxic relationship, and this is a toxic job I had, and this is a toxic parent that I just can't let go, even though they send me into a deep depression and make me start doing drugs or addicted to, whatever, because they've never been able to give me whatever I need. So I go find it in people every time my parent rejects me, right? Guess what I can do if I'm a straight line person? If anything, this red represents toxic, becomes toxic in my life, or becomes toxic, I don't have to tear up my whole life to get away from it. You know what I have to do? I have to just disconnect it from my vine. I just have to prune it. I just have to remove the infectious part of the vine. And so what starts to happen is, one, things that have become toxic are not taking from the things that are supposed to be growing in my life. But two, I don't gotta tear up my whole situation to get away from you. But when I box myself in with a triangle mindset, a circle mindset, an octagon, a heart, there are barriers between you and your situation changing. When you continue to go back to the same thing, this is like a renewal of your mind. But I can draw these vines off of this until they cover this whole thing. But if anything becomes toxic, I don't got to stop my straight line or the things that are growing off of it. I just have to prune it where it's sick. I don't have to talk to this person every day, because when I talk to them, they make me upset. They make me feel worse about myself. So I just don't answer the phone. I text back. And instead of saying, I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my job, I'm going to say, God, help me to do what I'm supposed to do because maybe you haven't moved me to a new one because I don't respect the one that I have. So then let me quit complaining. God, thank you for me having a job. And then maybe your raise will come. So then you can grow some other stuff. But when things become toxic, I don't got to tear up my life. I don't got to tear up everything I got and do all that. I just prune you out of it. I just pruned the situation out. And guess what? Now it's free for other things to grow, because some vines regenerate. Some vines, if you cut it, something else will grow in place. Or because it's not sucking the life out of the things that are supposed to be growing, you get a bigger and better fruit out of what you was trying to grow. But I don't got to tear up my whole garden to get you out of here. I don't got to tear up my whole life. All I got to do is change my way of thinking, not doing the same. This is why journaling is important, because you will start to see, oh my God, every 3 months I do the same thing. I'm going to call off and I'm going to lose my job. So this time, when that trigger comes up, I know, because I've been journaling, that this is something that I don't need to do. So I'm going to push past it. So I don't got to keep being right here and then right here and then right here, or the circle person, or get a good job. God bless me. I get there. I get to act and stay nasty, saying I did it all by myself and I'm in my bag. That's why I got money and all that. And God put you right back down. Journaling helps you learn if you are a circle person. If you're 8 times a year, things in your life is going to change. So every 6 weeks, you doing something different, or someone. Uh, every 3 months, you got a new boo. Every 4 months, you got a new side piece. Some people change their kitchen and their bathroom every 3 months. They got seasonal comforters and stuff that every 3 months they kitchen look. It's got a different, and I'm not talking about for the season, for the holidays. You said, oh my God, that's me. Okay. So sometimes that can represent a mental change. I know people that won't move, like that don't. Oh, is that a? Tell me you done threw the tomato at me. I don't know if I ever got one from you before. Train, look, Queen done trained y'all well. She done showed y'all how to throw. Y'all teaching the new people to throw tomatoes at me too. Don't y'all love me over here? I'm trying to tell y'all. I in 2012 when I was writing my business plan, God gave me that exercise, and he told me write down the first 3 shapes, and he broke it down to me, and I was like, I don't want to be a triangle person. I don't want to be a square person. I don't want to be a circle person. The star is the same thing, depending on if you did 5 points or 4 or 3, a 5-point star, 6-point star. Then 5 times a year, something in your life got to change, or you got this drama that like if your friend talk to you, she can tell you every February, every April, every June, every August, and every November, you gonna do the same thing 5 times a year. So then what you need to do is go back through your post for the last 2 years or 3 on your other social medias, and see if around the same time of year you was posting the same thing, or if you were in the same situation. Like I told y'all, my ex, we got together in January, in closer to the end, getting ready to be February. So whenever this dude comes back, like trying to get back in my life, he always comes at the end of January, beginning of February. Always. Well, that's the time we got together the first time. So then he might not even realize that he do it. But because I journal, I know this nigga I know that around his birthday, I might hear from him. He'll be trying to contact me. And then around, no, not income tax. That's just when our souls connected. Okay? Because I'm not a I was probably the one coming to collect the income tax. I told y'all I'm a whole man on the inside. Honey. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. No. No. That ain't never been in my blood. I guarantee you that. Ooh, but y'all don't know my mama. See, if you knew my mama, you and no. That hurt my heart even thinking about it. Make a plea. No, you can't flip my. What? Why would you? What? People didn't even ask me stuff like that. I don't think, because they probably could look at my face and knew. You said make me choke on your coffee. I'm sorry. You said damn triangle. I gotta get it. I told y'all what I did with my tax money. I would pay my bills up for months. If my rent, depending on how much my rent was, I was gonna pay my rent for 3 to 6 months. Sometimes I could pay it longer than that. I was gonna pay my car insurance up. I was gonna stock up on my kids' stuff. I ain't got no tax money. What tax money? Because I gotta pay 3 months on my lights, 3 months on my water, 3 months on my car insurance, or three. But oh no, I don't have any tax money. What do you mean? I gotta stock up on. It's about to be spring, so I gotta get their spring and their summer clothes. So I'm gonna go on and put that up in the closet. Like I don't got no tax money to give away. I don't know what you're doing. Hell no, I don't have it. You just got, and it's all gone too. What did you say? I don't see nothing. Exactly. That's the point. As a matter of fact, you do. Then you just flick that light bulb on. You see how fat that washing cabinet is? It's laundry soap for the whole year. It's dishwashing liquid. It's toilet paper, washing powder, soap, pad, salt, bleach. You see a lot. You just don't see no bags. But if you go and you look the next time you open up my light bill, it's going to say credit on there. When you open up my gas bill, it's going to say credit on there. This landlord ain't got to come to this house for 4 months. I don't want to see him. It's already done. And if I'm working or hustling, then everything that I make from now until whenever that money run out is mine. I can take my kids and we can go down to Kentucky and go to the park or wherever, or go visit my family in Arizona, or be gone for the whole summer, which is what we used to do. I would pay my bills up. I was getting EBT, thank you, Jesus. And I would save my EBT like $80 a month. For every month, I wouldn't spend $80. So by the summertime, we good. We got a good $700, $800, $900, sometimes more than that on there. Bet. So now I don't have to buy nothing for the whole time. They're weird because I drove. I didn't fly. So I would fill up a big the big white cooler. You could put a whole refrigerator in there if you do it right. Man, they had all they snacks. So when we get to our people house, all I'm doing is putting ice all the way from the Midwest to Arizona. Get over there. I'm cooking at everybody's house. We might go out to eat once or twice, but my kids was gone for the whole summer. We all over everywhere. Driving to meet all our cousins and their family, and we stayed 2 weeks in AZ, and we go to the Midwest and be over here, go to Kentucky, go here, go here. Then they spent their whole summers away. For the most part, we might come back a week or two before they was going to school. They had to go to school, and I didn't have no damn deposit sometimes. And I still did this. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't working on. Mm-mm. And people used to be like, how do you pay your bills? How do you pay your bills? What you need to do is mind your business. But I don't ever see you go to Walmart. You're not going to. Because I don't need to be in Walmart every day. And I got all these kids. I'm not trying to be in there yelling and screaming. No, I'm going to do all of this while they're up. And then I can sit and chill. I don't got to be running to the store every week. I'm not doing that. It's too much. It's too much to do. I don't want to be in the store every day. Even before this COVID, I did not want to be in the store every day. And it wasn't that my kids was bad. They wasn't gonna touch nothing. They wasn't gonna ask for nothing or nothing. I just didn't want to be in the store all day. I got other stuff to do besides being in the store for too long. I was young and I went to the store early in the morning when nobody wasn't in there because I don't want to be. Excuse me. Folks want to stand at the. Honey, I don't like people like that. Not to be doing all that. Y'all see, I buy in bulk right now. I buy toilet paper twice a year. That's it. I'm not about to be going to no Walmart buying no toilet paper every week. Sam's either. I don't want to do any of that. I'm gonna get it. I buy washing powder twice a year. Now since it's just me, I buy washing powder every 6 months. I buy, and sometimes I don't even have to do that. I just do that so it stays stocked up. I buy body wash 3 times a year. I don't buy stuff every month because you waste more money doing that. When you run back to Walmart, now you didn't see this, and now you didn't see that, and now you didn't see this. You went and see CVS for this. They know that. When you buy in bulk, you save a lot of money. My husband calls it in and out, get in and out. I don't even have, yeah. But I'm, because then you're not in there buying all that knick-knacky stuff to eat up your money. Before you know it, you be and spend $300 on a cute little can of stuff for the kitchen. And, we need this. And no, we don't. We don't need none of that. It's a waste. And once I started buying in bulk,
I wasn't running back to the, well, I always pretty much did, but you know, there have been times where I wasn't, and I noticed the difference. My money was always gone because I'm in here in the store more grabbing stuff. Nope. I grocery shop twice a month. And that's even when I wasn't getting no EBT. I grocery shop twice a month. And that was it. I like most times I would do one haul was gonna be like I got everything, but I stocked up so like I might do all my canned goods one month. I'm buying other stuff, but the bulk of it is all canned goods. Well, I don't gotta buy canned goods for the rest of the year. So I spend $200-300 on canned goods. I don't gotta buy canned goods for the rest. And I shop at Aldi's too. Maybe I'm not doing that. They stuff cheap. So boom, I'm gonna buy enough pasta for the most of the year. Flour. I don't want to be in the store with carts and carts every month. I'm not doing that. So once all that stuff gets stocked up, the only thing you're really buying is a couple meats and whatever fridge stuff, like some yogurt, that type stuff that they gonna eat every week. But other than that, I'm not buying all that major stuff like going grocery shopping every month for everything. Oh hell. Oh, I don't even the way my kids eat, man. I been no, baby. Mm-mm. It's the way to do it. And my kids do that. They'll go one month, they stock up on all their canned goods, all they dry goods like pastas and all of that stuff. Then they gonna do, you know, the freezer and this and that. They gonna get all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So then the only stuff that they buying is the minor stuff like milk, maybe some sausage, maybe this, maybe that. They don't gotta go buy everything every month. That's crazy. I don't even want to deal with that life. Mm-mm. And I've been like that. I've been a mom since I was 16. So since I had my son, I'm not trying to go to no store every day. I got stuff to do. I don't have 3 hours to be in no grocery store every day. 2 hours. I don't got 30 minutes to be in here. I don't want to. And that's just me. Some people like, and I used to like going to the grocery store, but even then, I had a list. I knew like my aisles, everything. I'm in here and out. Mm-hmm. No birthday. Yeah, no. That's why I miss the 24-hour Walmart anymore. Yeah. You said I am not that bored. Yes, bro. Same here. Same as well. I only rearrange my furniture if I'm trying to make room. Listen here. And I ain't talking about you was going every weekend. That's why. Yeah. I mean, everybody do their own thing, but you waste more money when you go back to the store, back and forth to the store, back and forth to the store. If you start buying your stuff in bulk, you'll realize more money will stay in your account. I promise you it will. You'll be like, what? I was wasting a good $200-300 a month and didn't even realize it on nicky nacky stuff that you don't even use it, you don't even need it. It's just a waste. You could have spent that money on something more important. Like, I don't waste money. I'm not wasting no money. And I think because I was a young mom, I don't waste money. Not on no stupid stuff. Like if I'm gonna buy something, I can either resell it, reuse it, get the money. Like I don't buy stuff that don't have no value. And I'm not saying expensive. I don't have stuff because you can buy expensive stuff that you can't resell. It's raggedy now. I mean, like it's worn or whatever, and it loses value. It's about its value. I don't do that. Hmm. It's a waste. You said the Publix BOGOs get you every week. See, and it ends up being more money than what they really said. That's how they get you, and that's why I don't. That's exactly why I don't. And my young people that starting out, you want to move out? Go get you the cheapest storage. You talking about you want to move out? I'm gonna show you how you know you're ready. If you can take a third of your pay, 1/3 of your pay every month, and go buy the stuff you gonna need for 12 months. So when you get ready to go and put your deposit down, you don't gotta go buy no furniture. You don't gotta go buy no pots and pans. You don't gotta go buy no soap, can openers, blenders, none of that, because you've been taking it and you've been putting it in that little closet storage. You're gonna start yourself out a lot better. But if you can't discipline yourself to do that, it's gonna be hard for you. And I'm not speaking it, you can learn it, but it's that getting in the habit of having enough to do this and this and this, you won't be disciplined enough to do it. Because you're going to go out with your friends and not think about that extra 50 that you spent when y'all was drinking, but that was your gas money for next week. And so now you got to decide between eating and having gas, when if you prepare and you get all of that stuff before you get out, then all you're doing is paying your bills. But you've already gotten yourself in the mindset of put this money up, put this money up. Like my mama told me something and it worked. Now I'm gonna tell my young people this, and maybe some of the old people, maybe nobody ever talked to. My mom said you keep like 2 or 3 accounts, and you always get an account that doesn't have a card or that is far away, where you can only get the money if you go to the bank, right? So Phoenix was big, so it was like something I say in Awatuki. It was the bank in Awatuki, and I might have been living up somewhere 45 minutes away. So I had a bank. I had a bank that was about 45 minutes away in another city, but I wasn't about to be getting on the highway going over there. But every week or 2 weeks, whatever it was, we'll say I had $333 going to that account, and I made myself live off of, we'll say, $500 for the next 2 weeks. I made myself, I could not get that money unless I went all the way over there to that bank to go get it. And they closed at 5 o'clock, and I wasn't hardly ever off before 5 o'clock. So what happens is you teach yourself to live on less, but if you ever need emergency money, you can go get it. You'll have it. I don't care if you start out with $100. Start out with living on $100 less and having that go into an account that you don't have access to. You can't pull it out. You can't do nothing. You won't even realize that you forget that that money is even going into that account. You can start out with 50. Because you just get so used to not seeing it. You see what I'm saying? And then you look up, you got $4,000-$5,000 over there, and you didn't even realize. And you've learned to live with less. You done made everything happen with that less, and so then you just got the extra. I'm grateful she taught me that, because there was a lot of times that like I needed card work or something, and I being forgot. Damn, I got like I already got a rack sitting over there. I can just go grab it out on Saturday. Boom. And I ain't even got to go get no loan or nothing. If you can't see it, you won't miss it. That's exactly it. Yep. I told my kids, break your money up into 3, and you learn to live off at least 2/3 of your money. You'll always have something. You won't ever be completely broke. Break your money up into 3s, which means you have to reevaluate your spending habits when you do that. Do I really need this purchase, or is it just a want? And you'll realize how much of your money you waste, or just you blow on stuff that don't really matter. And this takes some time. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Like, it's a learned process. But once you do it, when you find yourself overspending or buying, you will be mad at yourself. Yep. You will be upset that you even allowed yourself to do it. One in stocks and other accounts. Yep. They are. They are big on that, but most times the only reason they're on. Do y'all realize that these kids is only on their brains because y'all do that? Y'all did. Y'all taught them that. Where they get it from? I'm gonna let y'all think about that. Go look in your closet. Go look at your purse. Matter of fact, just go look at what you asked God to send you and see if that's still a true statement. I'll be right back. Go look at your thank you list and see the things you asked God to bring you and see if that's a true statement. Now, come on. I'm back. Well, what y'all come up with? Okay, I know an easier way to answer the question. I know an even easier way you can answer it. Y'all wanna know an even easier way you can answer it? Oh, I knew it was some crazy eyes coming from you. You ready? Y'all gonna be honest or y'all gonna lie before I ask this question? Raise your hand if you're gonna be honest. Okay. I only want honest answers. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Who has ever went into debt or worked overtime for Christmas or birthdays for your children? Raise your hand. If you have ever worked overtime to get gifts or went into debt at Christmas, raise your hand. Spent bill money? Spent car payment money? Got into your savings for Christmas, birthdays? So you taught them to buy things that they cannot afford. Because really, you couldn't afford it when you bought it. That's why you had to work overtime, and that's why you had to go into debt. So who is teaching them to buy stuff that they can't afford? That's too expensive. You. You can make them work for half of their birthday gifts. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll buy you a PS5 for your birthday, but you gotta work for half of it for the rest of the year, and then we'll get you some games and stuff. Why you didn't do that? You could have had them working all year doing chores and only giving them half of the money and putting it up so that they can say, "Yep, you want to know why you got this because you worked and paid for it. This is your Christmas gift to your half, and this is you." Again, who's teaching them to want the expensive stuff that is out of their reach? They know when you're working all them over hours at Christmas time that this is for presents. They do what you do. So they will go and spend a whole check on a Fendi bag, knowing they ain't gonna have no rent and be mad for the rest of the month because I ain't got no money because I had to go buy. You didn't have to. You could have saved and saved and saved until you had money to buy it cash. You didn't have to go. You didn't have to. You did that. And then a lot of people be mad at their kids threatening to take the Christmas gifts back the next day because they really is mad about all the money they spent. So you act like the niggas that go out and blow their money at the thing and then be mad at everybody else because they won't loan you no money. We're not gonna talk about it. Be creating your own problems. People's marriages break up over Christmas and birthdays and gifts for kids when they don't need none of that. They need happy parents. They need a loving, productive home. Parents be gone 24 hours a day. Them kids is not gonna remember them shoes. What they will remember is that the days that they had bad days, you wasn't never there to ask them how their day was. That's what they gonna remember. They're not gonna remember that cute little outfit. They're not gonna remember any of that. What they will remember is mom was never here to make dinner. Mom was never here to put me to bed. Dad was never here because he was always at work buying me some. I can't even remember. You want to know? It was me. My mom worked 3 jobs my whole life, and we had everything. But you know what I wanted? On the days that I had to deal with the bullies, on the days that the teacher hurt me, on the days that I didn't feel good, I had to be at home sick by myself because money was more important. And I get trying to pay bills. But we didn't need all that stuff. We didn't need $1,000 Christmases. We didn't, and back then that was a lot to spend $1,000 on. Hell, to spend $1,000 on one kid, depending on if you ain't making payments on stuff, it's a lot right now. I would have traded my mom being at work for gymnastics lessons. I would have traded my mom, I mean, being at home. I would have traded my mom being at home for the private violin lessons that I took. I would have traded my mom all that extra hoo-ha, the dolls and all of the cabbage patch. I would have traded being able to crawl up in my mother's lap when I did not understand life. Or if I had a bad dream, I didn't have to go run and get in my brother's bed. I could have went and got on my mama's bed, but she was always at work. And then she came home mad every day because she didn't even really get to enjoy her time or the money that she was making. Right, right. Sometimes what we think is valuable is not. Your kids want you. They don't give a damn about none of this stuff. They only take that because they know they don't get to get you. So that's a quick. People buy kids because they don't want to spend no time with them. You said my 23-year-old just said this. It's a. I'm trying to tell y'all. And so people call me lazy because I figured out ways to hustle and stay home with my kids. My kids call me all the time and be like, "Mom, I'm so grateful you was." And not everybody can do it. It is hard, and I get it. She feels abandoned, and I did too. Trying to tell you, trying to help y'all. So if you still got kids in the house, because that's why when they get older, a lot of them don't listen. Like you wasn't there. We didn't build no bond. You was always at work. Money was more important than whatever it was that I was going to try to talk to my teachers or strangers. And God forbid they get one of their friends' mamas that thinks she young and gonna have them doing all this dumb stuff. And so then you don't get to sow into your baby because you was more worried about that bag. And God forbid your baby get on a bag. And then you know what kind of bag I'm talking about. Whatever kind of bag that is. Because the money, the bag was more important. So then they go to numb or try to fill the void that they are missing from getting your time and attention. Money does not replace you. Things do not replace you. How I felt abandoned, it was 8 of us. My mom was always working. Exactly. And I understood. I understand the working, but sometimes they never even ask you, like, what would you rather have if you had to not wear that super expensive pair of shoes, but mommy got to be home with you? You would be surprised what your kids say. I don't care about that, mommy. I wish you could be here watch a movie with me. And my friend and his mom, her sit out on the porch and watch us play, but mommy, can you come? I was in gymnastics. My mama never made it to one of my meets because she was always at work. So she paid for the gymnastics, but she wasn't ever able to come. Violin recital, same thing. School program, no. And I get it. But I would have traded all of that to have her be at not just the parent teacher conference, but to be one of the moms that could have came on field trip. Not one time did she ever. But we went on church vacations all the time. You could take off for a church vacation, but not for my school thing. And that is everybody else mom that came up here and she sent the snacks, but you didn't bring them. Take off to come and give me what I need. Come on. I had friends, 6 siblings that raised themselves because mom was never home. I'm trying to tell you. And then they be mad how their kids turned out where they raised their damn self. Kids want time. And they'll take the gifts, but they want your time. They do. I done left my thing in there. And this isn't every case, but I done talked to a lot of people, rich and poor, honey, and it's the same. Mama be too drunk to pay attention to what's going on. Daddy be so drunk or whatever, so high, they in there on the game, they not paying attention. Kids just out here. Or they so rich and always going on vacations and they forget, like, the kids be out here bad. Whether you rich or not, poor or not, it doesn't matter. People be neglecting their kids. And they think just because, oh, they got the game and I give them everything they want. No, you don't. They want you. You don't give them that. The main thing they want, you don't give them. You give them things to pacify them so they don't get to have you. So they don't come bother you when you're on social media or talking to your friends or whatever. How about don't come home and get on the phone with your friends? How about sitting there while you cook and have your kids come to the table and talk to you? Have them help cook so you don't have to be, I gotta cook. Okay, well, you get the potatoes, you get this, y'all come sit down and we gonna talk. How was y'all day? They can help and it takes the load off of you. And then they get used to coming, and what happens is whatever's in their mind is just dropping those vegetables. Somebody's gonna bring up something, and then another girl is gonna say, "Yeah, cause and mommy, let me tell you what happened." And so you don't even have to really, what's going on with you, and you won't talk to me. It'll be natural. It'll just flow. I'm trying to tell you. You don't even gotta lecture them. Let them talk. Let while they're doing something, because they don't even realize. Like I said, if you get your coloring books out and y'all sit down in the middle of the floor, you can say, "Oh, that's funny," and then they just gonna start talking to you. I promise you, they are, because they want your attention. They want your advice. They want your attention. But if you don't give it to them, they find it elsewhere in drugs and friends and people that are predators, the internet. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't push them out the kitchen. Sit them at the table so they can, right, structure family time. Come on now. Get up on Saturdays. Come on, we all gonna make breakfast. You get the eggs. Go get the eggs. Me. I want to do the eggs. Me. Okay, you go get. No, I want to do the biscuits. Okay, go get the eggs and go get the biscuits. Little kids, they can pop it and put it 2 years old. They can put the thing in there. The 5-year-old can crack the eggs and beat the eggs, wash your hands. Somebody else chop the sausage. 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, y'all put that butter on the toast. Let's get it popping. These are all times for you to get in your kids' head because they busy and they not thinking, but they been wanting to talk to you, but they don't know. And you're not mad right now. You're not irritated from work. You just woke up. You should be happy. Do you see what I'm saying? So not only are you doing communal things, everybody is going to eat, so everybody is going to cook. I'll tell you this works because now my kids be pissed. Like if people come and you don't want to help, they be like, "Oh no, you don't want to eat them, right?" Everybody gonna do something. Everybody gonna bring something. What do you mean you're not gonna do nothing? You just came here to eat. Boy, they young, so let their friends show up with nothing else. Push their You better go get something. What you mean you didn't come over here to do nothing? We all gonna do something. I raised a communal effort. Everybody's gonna cook. Everybody's gonna clean. Everybody. Well, I didn't do that. So what? I clean up stuff that you didn't do for me. Get in there and do it. Well, it was her day. I don't care. I had to clean them on your day too. Sometimes at your job, you're gonna have to do something that somebody else was supposed to do. Some days you might be sick. Should I make you get up while you're sick and come in here and clean? No. She's gonna clean it for you today, but guess what? If she missed next week, you gonna clean it for her. Because at your job, if somebody missed, you got to take over yours and theirs. That starts at home. Those aren't my shoes. I don't care. Get them and take them upstairs. Drop them off by your sister's door. You're going upstairs. You're going right up there by her door. Drop them off. Then you don't get, "Oh, that ain't my job description, baby. They asking me to do something I ain't, And oh, yeah, I can do it. Don't worry, boss. I got it. Just, can I finish this first? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. And then you're going to get a raise. All my kids is in management, babe. When they get their jobs, they be in management, honey. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Because they're communal people. And communal people always do well at jobs. They always, because they're gonna feel whatever needs to be filled. Well, management pays attention to that. Now, if we gotta fire 4 people, We can take you and send you and do everything. So you're more valuable at a job, babe. You always gonna get a raise. You always gonna be the person they call for overtime and all of that stuff because you don't mind doing stuff that's not in your job description. With one, if it's above your pay grade or something you don't know, you just learned a skill that you can put on your resume. So why wouldn't you want to do it? You didn't come here knowing the trade. You get to put everything they ask you to do right on your skill sheet. I ain't gonna be here forever, but when I go over here, oh wow, you did all of this and all of it, and I'm efficient in all of it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I am. You hear me? Where are the grimoires at? What are you talking about? You worked on 3 floors of the hospital. I'm trying to tell you. Hospitals sometimes they won't hire you back. My daughter didn't quit a gazillion times. They always hire her back because she's good at what she do and she's flexible. You would be good on the hard floor. You would be good down here. And they was teaching her everything. Them nurses was grabbing her like, come on, baby. Come on, let me show you how to do this real quick. She was doing all kind of stuff that wasn't in her job description. And I told y'all, my 20-year-old, they've been trying to make her owner of the pizza company she worked for. They've been trying to give her the money so that she can be the owner of a store. They wanted her to turn 18 so bad. She said, I don't know if I want to be a franchise owner. They just asked her again. Yeah. A lot of folks raising lazy kids or kids that don't want to do nothing but only what they're whatever. Okay. In my business right now, my kids arguing because the oldest can't do the dishes. I made them do it. Girl, listen. I'm always at your house. It's a few people's house I'm always in because it's a real thing. You work in 3 departments in the store. I'm trying to tell you, and everybody couldn't do that. Everybody can't do that. Yes, I worked in 7 different departments at the hospital. Come on. And you was able to move around. Some people, they only know one thing, and that's all they gonna know because they only doing what they was hired to do, and then be mad because they ain't got no raises, or they don't get extra hours, or they don't get invited to the company picnics or whatever. You don't do nothing. We see it. You hear me? Thank you. It drives me crazy to hear my team leader. Oh, yep. I already know where you're going, Sarah. It drives me crazy to hear my team leader who wants to move up say it's above his pay grade when I ask a question like, bro, you're weak. Exactly. You want more pay and you're not gonna do anything more. Ugh. And that's why CERCA used to end up being the boss. And then I told you I got a raise, like a $2 raise, baby. Like, yeah, I don't even think I was ready at that job 30 days. You said what? I said I need more money. I need more money, but I'm worth it. Exactly. That's why I be shocked when I tell them I have everything under control. That's why they be shocked. Yeah. My dad told me work smarter, not harder. He said if you learn everything, you'll be the last person they get rid of. I said, bet, that's all you had to say. And that's true. I very rarely got fired from a job. I normally quit. And I be the nigga missing and everything. They still will let go of me because when I'm at work, I do my job. And I do everybody else's too. They be like, yeah, we're going to fire you. Sure you will. I'm calling off tomorrow too. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. You hear me? Y'all gonna fire me? You sure? Right. Cause who gonna do it? Y'all give me a week out of here. You niggas will be calling me back talking about you sure you don't wanna. Nah, y'all said y'all got it. I'm good. Cause these niggas ain't gonna do nothing. They're not. They're not gonna do anything. And it's funny because you were the ones that get mad that they don't get raises every time. Want something for nothing. They want to do the least amount of work, want to be a manager, but don't know how to manage your own self. And then be mad when the person that really has managerial skills or leadership skills, they constantly trying to get them fired because they do a better job than they do, but they don't want them to get their pay. Nigga, I'm about to get your pay in your position. Move. And I don't have the education that you have, but I'm still gonna have the job. And do. Come on. That part. That, Miss Nicole. Yeah. Time management, discipline, behavior, and consistency. You ain't lying. And a lot of people lack all of that. All of that. They're not disciplined. They don't have time management. Their behavior is horrible, and they're not consistent in anything. But they want the most at the job. I'm trying to tell you. You hit it right on the nose. Mm-mm. And it seems like it's always the bosses. Yep, it's time for me to go clean up, y'all. Talking about time and discipline. I gotta go. I gotta go clean up my living room and break these boxes down. Check some emails. I got work. That's my main line of work. Everything that I know is my supervisor's job. Anyone expects me to do it, it's above my pay grade. Auntie, but we know you really the boss. Like in marriages, the woman really be the boss. We know it. We just let men think that they're the boss. That's right, honey. You tell them. Don't know I already be and gave this nigga the eye behind your back. Like, don't play with me. Don't. He think he doing something, but don't play with me. Listen here. You said I'm doing the training right now on the computer. Oh, okay. I got it. You have to allow them to think that they're the boss. It's okay. We do. We let y'all be the boss. Kind of. All men know the one. Come on now. We already know how it go. What mama say go. Thank you, Punky. Well, mama say go. Now I better ask my wife. Well, let me go see if my wife says it's okay. Well, I better check with my wife. Well, I don't know. Let me ask my wife. So who's really the boss? Babe, do you know where my soap is? It's on the second shelf to the left behind the mouthwash, where it always is. Babe, have you found my socks? Babe, you know where my belt is? The one with the snake skin on it. Yes, boss man, I do. Baby, do you know when the last time that we got the card? Do you remember the 27th? No, I don't think it was the 27th. But I don't think it was the 27th. You stay over there and let me do what I do over here. You the boss outside, but we know what it is in here. Just play your part. You say something, say, yes, sir. All right, baby. All right, daddy. Boy, please. No, get ready. You already don't try to get in front of these friends and be calling yourself, baby, go get to me. Look. Here. It's here. You better watch your mouth. I know your mama here, but don't play with me. I see your family over here, so you want to get. I don't care that your sister here. You better act like you got some sense, because you live with me. Don't let them get you messed up in here, sir. I know you had a little drink. You better calm down. Because we gonna have some problems when they leave here. You hear me? All right? You be going home with your mama. Do she got space in her house for you? Remember, you live with me, not them. And I tell my kids the same thing. Your grandma get over here, you get to acting crazy, she got to go home. And you got to be in here with me. So I suggest
that you don't get in front of your grandma and clown, cause she gotta go home and you can't go with her. You gonna be right in here with me, so you better be on your best behavior. Cause kids try to get in front of grandmas and act the fool. I'm gonna act the fool right in front of you and her. I promise I do. That's why I tell my kids, listen, you have two girls, I'm trying to tell you. And gentlemen, I ain't trying to give y'all no hard time. Y'all know we the boss. We don't mind letting y'all be the boss outside. It's okay. We don't have no pride issues or nothing with that. Just as long as y'all know who running house with me, get damn home. That's it. Everybody know their place. That's all. People like, whatever. Okay, so if your wife leave for 2 weeks, where do the peanut butter go? What day is the light bill due? How much do you need to spend in groceries to feed all 4 of the children 3 times a week, 3 times a day for the next 2 weeks while she gone? How many packs of meat you need? How many rolls of toilet paper is that in the next 2 weeks? Huh? Listen. I'm just trying. I ain't got no answers yet. Crickets, right, brothers? I know you're in here. How long and how many? You said I went to Puerto Rico for 2 weeks and they was going crazy. Aubrey, your mama need to hurry up and come back. Where do your mama put the? Is it in here? No, Daddy. Well, where is it? Babe. Look, they be like this. Babe, where is the top? Where do you sit down? When are you coming back from the store? I ain't even made it to the end of the street. I ain't even got out the driveway. Hold on. Nigga ain't even got to the end of the driveway and he losing it. I don't know why your mama left me in here with y'all. You said based on actual events. I'm trying to tell you, can't even get to the store good. Listen here. Listen, they be about the pot boiling over. Listen, we had a washer going, dryer going. We washing dishes, cooking, helping with homework, paying a bill online with the people, planning tomorrow dinner. And they come in and the kid be jumping on them and they are lost. Not all. Some dads, they got it. But some dads, no. Couldn't even go get my nails done without I'm trying to tell you. How long you got there at the grocery store? You mean the grocery store you just sent me to? Because I already had another meal planned and you want this for dinner? You said, how this just happened to me. I had to do all that before I arrived at the gym. I'm trying to tell you. It's a real thing. Most households are very different when it comes to certain stuff. Now, there's some men that be on it. There's some men that's more efficient than their wives. Their wives don't know how to do nothing. Laugh out loud. Hubby said, give him some credit. He's not them. Look, he said, don't put me in there with them. I know where the peanut butter go. He said, I know where the toilet paper go, and I can go in the grocery store all by myself and come home with everything on the list. I'm not like them. I'm over here. He said, I know what day the bill is due. It's due on the 17th. Because she put it in my calendar. I can't forget. I'm going to quit messing with you, bro. High five. Look, let me stop her. He be and put him a face up there. His face red, queen face green. It's a real, you said true, my husband is the same. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. What would y'all do without us? You said I almost spit out my tea. I don't know what they would do. Get them a Miss Netta, I guess. I can do all as well. Never mind. Listen. Josh, your plate is ready. You said he come home with products you never seen before. So he be in there just buying stuff. Like, babe, what could you make with this? What can you make with this? Where did you find a bacon stuffed tomato? Why would you even buy a bacon stuffed tomato? I thought it'd be nice. I thought when you make the salad, you could put this on the top of it. Because I like tomato and I like bacon. And they had a bacon stuffed tomato. Like, to me, this is how me and grocery shop. This how they, not all of them, but a lot of them, this is how I be thinking. Like, where is the rest of it? But they were on sale. Come on now. That is funny. I'm about to go. Now that I talked about all y'all husbands and my ex, I send this nigga to the store. He come back 3 hours later. Who was you on the phone with that you didn't get nothing on the list but 2 things? And I'm about to go right back down here to this same store. I wasn't on the phone. Sure you were, because you're on the phone in the grocery store with me. You walk off, you ride, what are you talking to your homeboys? I don't know if you do it so the ladies look at you and think you in here grocery shopping and doing what you know you need to do or what. But baby, you have the list. I don't understand. And you can read well, so make it make sense. You was on the phone. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Wifey got me out here grocery shopping. You too busy trying to look like you were really grocery shopping instead of grocery shopping. That's why I got to go back to the store 4 times because you ain't going to do it. Nope. Maurice, that's you? My husband goes to the store and buy me the same stuff over and over. Listen here. He ain't looked at nothing new. He said, I know she used this. You just had one job. Come on, girl. You had one job. Oh, Jesus. They come home. Listen. Not all of them. Now, some of them, they be on it. But for the most part, brothers, y'all need to get with y'all brothers and help them grocery shop. Learn. That's y'all job. The one, bro. You need to get with your homeboys and y'all do intervention. And so they know you walk them through the aisles and show them where everything is. So that way the wives don't got to be frustrated. Girl, Hawaiian fruit punch. You ain't got to tell me. This nigga went to the store to get sausage and came back with eggs. I didn't see him. Well, was there a tail you was looking at that was in the way that stopped you from finding the sausages? Maybe if you would have asked the lady's booty to move over to the other side, you would have saw that they was right there. The same place they is every time, even when you go in the grocery store with me. You should have asked her to move her buns over, and then you would have seen the sausages sitting right there. They was out of it. Girl, but they be at the store for 3 hours. Baby, listen. Let me get off here. I ain't even married no more. These y'all problems. I'm about to go. I ain't even about to be irritated. I ain't got no man. Thank you, Jesus. Right now, because, baby, I used to be so frustrated. Like, you left here at 12 o'clock. The grocery store is literally 3 minutes away driving. You left here at 12 o'clock. I could walk to the store and back in less than 25 minutes. And you drove 3 minutes down to the store. You left at 12 o'clock, sir. It is 1:35. You went to the store for two things. 3 minutes. I'm not joking. I'm honest to God truth. Honest to God truth. You've been gone for an hour and 30 minutes. 3 minutes away. Where else did you go? I didn't go nowhere. I couldn't find it. Maybe if you wasn't trying to get old girl number. No, I don't know if that's what it was. You went somewhere else. You went over there and visited your uncle on the way home. Matter of fact, you went over there on the way because his uncle lived like in between us and the store. You done went over there and talked for 20 minutes. And then your mama called while you was over there. So then you talked to her, your sister, your cousin. Then you done went down there and forgot, lost the thing. Because you're going to call me. But they never get it wrong in the auto department. Well, that wasn't the case for him. But other people, I get what you're saying. Now, the liquor store, yeah, not going to get that wrong. Absolutely not. He's going to buy the right thing every single time. Listen here. Not the liquor store. Now, you ain't even going to have to ask him to buy extra there. He going to have that. Or sports. You said it. Listen here. And I love y'all brothers, but y'all got to do better. Yeah, I got to do better. And there's some chicks doing the same thing because there's some brothers that they moms taught them. And they chicks, they so cute, they don't know how to do nothing. Couldn't make a biscuit. Don't know how to season no food. Hate to say it. They nails so long they can't wipe the tail. I wouldn't want you making my food, depending on, not all, but the young ladies that you cute, but you don't know how to season no food. You don't know how to grocery shop. Your man come home, ain't not damn soap nowhere. And every time you get on the toilet, you have to go to the store to go get some toilet paper. Baby, no. He done gave you all his money and you went and got bundles, an outfit for the club, a bottle, a sack. And this nigga get home and ain't no food to eat. He's sleeping on the mattress, not on the sheet. It's a disconnect notice and he gave you the money to pay the light bill. The people that got to his job and repoed the car because you took that and went with your homegirls on the girls week. Like, this could be either way. I can't, but you can. Yep. So, I love y'all. I'm about to go. Not a lot of been over here in y'all business again. I'm about to go. I'm done being a messy auntie. I'm about to go. Bye. I only get to be messy when it's stuff like this. And this ain't even messy because we can all identify. Everybody over here looking at their spouse like this. Look. Why is she talking about this? We just argued about this yesterday. CERCA get on my nerves. This mom come on here sometimes because she always... And then looking at the one like that. Sorry, y'all. You said I just sprinkled. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Sorry, Miss Raquel. Look, everybody looking like you ain't lying. This son, get on my damn nerve. I'm about to go get in the tub. Let me put on some happy music. CERCA done got... Look at the brothers like I thought I was getting some. But CERCA just reminded her that I messed up at the grocery store. Damn, CERCA, I thought you... Brother's like, yeah, well, there goes it. I better let me go try to find something to clean. I'm going to go out here and look at this car real quick. She told me to go look at her car. Let me go look at her car real quick. Listen here. Niggas is like, damn. Sorry, y'all. And old girl, yeah, he know you spent the money on that wig now. You ain't about to keep getting my nephew. You've cooked him a meal before you go buy you some hair. Bye. As my granddaughter said. My daughter said every time my granddaughter get caught doing something, she knows she say bye, bye, bye. Like when she get in trouble. Like her mama be like, what you doing? She be like, bye. She did it today. Her mama said, what you over there doing? What you got in your mouth? She said, bye, bye. I said, she telling you don't worry about it, what she doing over here. What you need to do is mind your business. Mind your business. I said,